All right, it is Thursday the 26th at 12:20 p.m. just after lunchtime. Going for my walk because the rain stopped. Yeah, the sun is so bright that I can't tell if I'm centered on the screen or not. Okay, there I just saw a little bit of me. Shit. Yeah, I'm in the middle there somewhere. Okay, yeah. Got my boonie hat on. Anyhow, yeah, just walking and talking. Feels like about 34 C about now. I'm walking against traffic, which I normally do when I walk, but now I'm face down, so I walk against traffic so I can see the bus that's going to hit me, But now I can just hear them coming, and I kind of look, and I might have time to jump out of the way. So, apologize for the seasickness type video, because I'm not using a gimbal. I'm just walking and talking about nothing. Getting pretty excited. That one's coming from behind. Saturday, I'm headed up to Chiang Mai for my third, count 'em, three, or from a movie, third follow-up for my eye, which I'm excited about. Because since the second one, the nitrogen bubble was at 40%. I'm going to rotate the screen here, and hopefully this works. Since I was traveling and then came back for like a week and a half, then went to Vietnam and got injured, this is new. They've bermed up this plot of land and obviously cleaned out the irrigation ditch or irrigation canal, what you want to call it that, but I call it a ditch because to me it's too small for a canal. And you can see which way it's flowing. I'll hold the camera slow. You can see it trickling away from me. Anyway, that tells me that these folks here, this piece of land, is probably for sale or has sold, because I recall a sign here a few months back and it was for sale. So that means they probably don't need irrigation for whatever they were growing there. Switching back. Okay, now, yes, I was looking up. Okay, so we're back to, look at those blue skies and clouds. I wish I'd have checked the temperature first so I can at least set the temperature, because it's, okay. Here's what I like to do. And we're back to me. Now, last time I tried this, a couple weeks ago, since I don't have my screen locked, okay, I would be like this, and when I went to watch it, it would be upside down or in portrait mode. I'm filming in landscape, but it was really, really messed up and frustrating as all beget to correct the issue, right? So I'm holding it at a certain direction or angle, and trying to keep me centered in the screen. In fact, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and we're back to me. Obviously, I think you guys figured that out before I even said it. A lot of pretty flowers here along this place. Nice house. They've got a nice dog that it usually yap 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 yap, and then when it sees me, it starts wagging its tail, its little stubby tail, because I'm the treat master. I give them treats occasionally. I've asked, I don't speak Thai. Despite popular rumor, I do not speak fluent Thai. And obviously this old family, they've been here a long time. And I don't believe they speak English, but I held up a dog treat, did the old motion thing, hand signals, and they said, yeah, Chai can give the dog a treat. So it doesn't bark at me anymore. Most of the time. Anyway, switching again. Here's a place, this plot here was, which is, if you see this stake, the little flag, I can't really see it because of the glare, and I'm not supposed to be looking up, but you can see a white flag on a piece of rebar, right? That's like the property line for that lot. And then its second line is that fence. And then it goes back to about that pile of dirt right here and cuts over. But this is about 4.5 months into it. And then this lot here, I'm assuming, has sold, because they're building it up, right? You see them bringing in soil, outside soil. I'll continue in this mode for a bit. I'm just looking at, I know I'm supposed to be looking face down, but I'm looking at foliage around me and stuff. It's just nice to be able to get out and walk again. Because for five weeks, my eye surgeon said I couldn't walk. I couldn't put my head up, that kind of thing. So, and then again, this, you see a sign here, so that parcel or two are for sale. That stuff behind it, I looked at those, and when I first came up here, and they're nice little Thai style bungalow studio homes, and 3,000 baht a month plus utilities. Government rate on the utilities, by the way, which off the top of my head I don't recall what it is, but it isn't much. You could run the AC 24/7, run all your electronics and your TV. I don't watch TV, but anyway, you could do all that. I watch my computer or my laptop. Not my laptop, but well, my computer is my laptop, or my tablet or my phone. Charge them. Refrigerator's always running, that kind of thing. It's compared to Seattle in particular, because I don't want to group, stereotype the entire United States, but that was coming my way, so you can see me sidestep there. It's freaking expensive for everything. Power. Your electrical companies have a monopoly in Washington State. They do. And you're, by what county you're in, you're stuck. You don't have a choice. It's this or that, depending on where you're at. Holy shit, I made it rhyme. It's this or that, depending on where you're at. God dang it, man. I gotta write a song and then sell it, make a little money. At least enough to buy a Snickers bar in case I'm hangry somewhere or giving somebody shit about being an asshat, which we're all capable of doing or being. Stopping, obviously, looking. Okay, about 4 or 5 months ago, they started this ditch, whatever you want to call it, but it's all concrete. I'm checking down the road, heads up, walking across, but they built this. Make sure I don't trip because my depth perception is off, but they built this concrete. I don't really know what you call it other than a ditch. And why? Obviously, the horizontals are, so it doesn't, collapse on itself. But you can see it's overgrown. Now, a few days ago, I was people look at me filming and like, oh, the falong outside again. Anyway, a couple of 3 days ago or whatever, I walked down here, and this was where this here was, like 3 feet tall or a meter tall, let's say. Okay, overgrown, really overgrown. And so they built this, and this is completely pulling it out of the lower regions of my body as to why, if to my left, if these here are for sale, why this here, unless that's going to be their entrance down there. I apologize for the if you're not getting a good angle on the shot, because the glare, and I'm trying to maintain the face down thing. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, erosion control, and if they wanted water out of it, they can pump it out to irrigate a garden or whatever. But when I get up here to this T, right here, you can see where they've cleared out that little irrigation canal, bermed it up, and then way in the back, at the end of that, you can see rice paddies. So they're still getting their normal irrigation, but this one here isn't, because I'm thinking it's either gonna sell or has sold, and they're gonna start building it up, bringing in soil, letting it self-pack, that kind of thing. And then here's the original ditch, going in underneath the entrance to this other place. So anyway, babbling away here, car coming, so I'm not gonna cross the road. I'm just gonna stand here And wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gone, and there's nothing coming from the left. I'm walking over so I can, like I said, so I can hear them and then look to see where they're coming from. But normally it's hot enough, like where I'd be saying, man, it's too hot. I'll wait till the evening or early morning to walk. But since my doctor gave me the approval to walk at a snail's pace, okay, I'm not allowed to step it out, which you've probably already heard, but wash, rinse, repeat, okay? I'm not allowed to step it out until my retina is 100% attached to my body. The retina attached to the back of the eye, whatever you call it. Google it, because I honestly don't know. Nice place down there, but I don't like filming, you know, occupied homes unless I've, you know, they've seen me wave or we've said hello on my walks. So this is one story I walk on. Yeah, it's pretty doggone busy for a Thursday right now. I mean, totally. Holy smokes. You must be going to lunch or something. A lot of contractors, you know, ladders and such on the trucks, so. Commerce, baby. But I hope this video turns out because, like I said, I tried doing this once before without my screen locked, which right now it is not locked. Sorry, I just got to do this. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's find some good ones. Oh, here's a nice one. Look at that. I love flowers. And screenshot. You guys might see this screenshot in a collage or something later. Oh, look at that one. That's nice too. I don't know how close I can get without pooching it.